Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. It's always wonderful when I get to hang with my friend. I'd love for him to introduce himself, his first and last name, and all he is up to.
Sheldon, of course, I'm Bezich, men's health advocate, contributing writer to phillyvoice.com, and of course, the author of Crack the Code, 10 proven secrets that motivate healthy behavior and inspire fulfillment in men over 50. Great to see you again.
Great to see you. You always leave me with practical things that I can do, and those that I love in my life, the men that I love in my life, they can do in order to feel better. What are we talking about today?
Well, you know, Sheldon, we've talked about most recently how summer is a great time for healthy behavior because you can get outside, be one with nature, do your workouts, engage in those social activities with your loved ones that really gives you that motivation to live a healthy lifestyle. And that's really, really great. And we're going to really take advantage of that, except when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. You know, one of the phenomena it's happening today with global warming is extreme heat or heat waves.
Yes.
You know, when we have, heat and humidity over 90 degrees for 2 or 3 days or longer, that's a problem. And what's even more concerning is that heat waves are happening more frequently, they're more intense, and they're of longer duration these days.
Yeah.
So, and it can lead to health problems. You can heat stroke, heat exhaustion, and in extreme cases, death.
Yeah.
You know, among all the weather-related health hazards, extreme heat produces the most death, about 700 per year. So it really is something to be cognizant of.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is that as we build our sort of healthy behavior platforms, we have all of our habits, routines, and rituals. One of the things we need to keep in mind is that there's the possibility these days of extreme heat, and we just have to manage it. That doesn't mean we stop. That doesn't mean we curtail our efforts. We just have to manage them a little bit better.
Right. I mean, we used to, right? Us here on the East Coast, we used to be able to at least measure, the seasons, and be able to say, okay, I'm going to put away my winter clothes. I'm going to bring in my summer clothes. There used to be a time, I'm aging myself even, but I put it, a time in which you would say, okay, it's summer clothes time, it's winter clothes time, it's fall clothes time. We're out of that realm altogether. And now when there is heat, to your point, it's for a duration. It's for a couple days at a time. We're talking 90 plus temperatures, and being able to maintain that and still attempting to be active and all of those things. It gets really disrupted when it gets really hot outside.
Yes. So, coming off of COVID, all the change and disruption, hopefully that's given us some insight as to how to be flexible and how to plan and prepare so that we can continue on in one form or another with our healthy behavior. So, a couple of things are real important. One is that you need to sort of understand your own situation. If you're at risk, do you have any underlying health conditions that you need to be concerned about? Sure. Because they could be affected, obviously, by the extreme heat. And then know your own fitness level. Talk to your doc, talk to the people that are expert in the area, and understand how far you can push yourself. Yeah. And then there's, practical things like, try, if you're working out outside, don't do it in the middle of the day, try to do it in the morning or the evening, some obvious stuff, but, when it's a little bit cooler outside, obviously drink a whole lot more water, obviously, plan ahead and watch the weather. Now, the weather people aren't always accurate, as we know, but, as best as possible, do that. And, if you need to, go indoors, if you have the opportunity to go into a gym or something like that versus go outside, maybe you opt to hit the treadmill instead of going outside. So there's a lot of things that we can do to kind of manage that and sustain our healthy behaviors.
Oh, I absolutely love that, and there are things that we can do inside, even if it's just maybe walking the stairs that are inside of your home, right? Drinking a lot more of that water. I think that is really, really important. Oftentimes when you're in a space where it's like, it's too hot, I'm just not going to do anything, right? Like, I'll just wait until it gives you another excuse. Do you find that another excuse to like not do anything or push off that workout? But it sounds like you're telling me how to incorporate it.
It's easy to watch the weather and say, oh, okay, look, here you go. I'd love to go out, but weatherman says I can't do it. Well, I'm trying to give, all of your followers out there, strategies to work around it. I know in my case, what I do is I get out, in the summertime, I try to run outside more and get out of the gym and off the treadmill out to the, and especially if I'm, down at the beach here in New Jersey, or even outside, in the park or something, to do that. But so I do it early in the morning.
Yes.
I just kind of get up a little early. It's nicer. It's not quite as crowded.
No.
So you enjoy that. There's other benefits. You enjoy a little bit of less, crowds out there and stuff.
Exactly.
So it's a great way to, develop new habits.
I think that that's the idea, is to be flexible. And to your point, 2020 and its cousin 2021 has forced us to be really flexible and a little bit more mobile in the way in which we think about things. And now that things are heating up, literally, you're giving us some beautiful alternatives in how we can keep things moving, even if things get hot. So I love that. Thank you so much. This is so wonderful. Okay, my darling, my friend, I need everyone to get in touch with you. I need them to follow, fan, and like you for all of these amazing tricks and tips. Where can people get in touch with you if they need more?
To get more, go to 50, like you see behind me, plusmen.com. You'll see all of my segments with you, Sheldon, all information about the book, and the little tidbits as we roll them out about the next book that's coming in 2022, about how we take these concepts and principles and really break them down into granular, how day-to-day, how to live a healthy lifestyle, how to sort of carry out the principles of the practicum. So more to come on that.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. I swear, he not only does he give you the advice in which you need, he tells you how to implement it. So I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. Oh my gosh. Okay. Always the perfect way for me to start my day is with my friend. I want you to follow, fan, and like him. Get in touch with him for all that you need as it relates to living a healthier life. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.